mind. Doesn't matter what you said, what you did. There's a difference between the constructural world of illusion that exists only in mind and the world of reality in nature. And there is no such thing as legitimate slavery in nature. That's only a claim by a sick mind of a sick being and other sick-minded beings who believe in the claim. That's what we have to get through our head. Our rights aren't theirs to take. They're wrong in the taking of them, and we have every right to secure them by any means required to take them back to their rightful possession, which is they are ours. That's my property. Your rights are your property. I don't care what paperwork is done or signed or what religious ritual is done. You don't own the right to my being, my life, my rights, and my property. They're mine. That word, that possessive word, my, is applied for a reason. And when they're your rights and property, the possessive word your is applied for a reason. You know, we have these imbeciles who still believe waving a magic wand can suddenly turn a wrong into a right. Oh yeah, we can delegate wrongdoings to others, then they are then allowed to conduct them because I waved my magic wand. And you know what that did? That turned a wrongdoing into a right that may be conducted upon another. Yeah, if you get enough people together, you can do that. Yeah, that can be done. Sure. Yeah. These people's heads are so far up their ass, they may never get them out. Like I said, dying is not going to get your head out of up your ass. You know, dying is no cure for ignorance, and it will not pull your head out from up your ass. You can only do the work upon yourself to get it out of there. You know, and so few people are just loath to do that personal work. And that's the problem. And that's why the people who have pulled their head out from up their ass and have understood what's really going on in the world need to become teachers of this knowledge. It's just because you know it is not good enough. Not good enough. You need to teach it to as many other people, and you need to teach it like, stop being a little wuss about it. You know, stop being like, oh, well, you know, if you don't get it, no, it's not okay if you don't get it. It's not okay because not getting it restricts my freedom and your freedom and his freedom and her freedom. You're not allowed not to understand rights and freedom because the ignorance of these things negatively impacts the freedom of others, which isn't your property to negatively impact. When are we going to get this? That you are not allowed to remain ignorant of this. That's not one of your rights. So when somebody says, oh, I'm not interested, I don't want to know. No, you don't have the right not to know about what rights are and what freedom is. That right doesn't exist in nature. If you have your ignorance and slavery all by yourself in a corner of the universe and it not affect anyone else, then okay, maybe that's your right. But you know what? That's not the case. Your ignorance about your freedom affects my freedom. That's why you're not allowed to remain ignorant of it. And too many people are goddamn completely ignorant about rights and freedom and morality. And that's why we're in a situation of collective human enslavement. And that's why people have to get up off their ass. This is a kick in the ass. It should be seen as such. If you're not teaching morality and natural law, you're not doing what's necessary to secure human freedom. The end. That's all it really comes down to. And I will continuously say it like that, no matter who it guilts or shames. If you're guilted or shamed by that, you should be. If you're offended by that, you should be. If you are not teaching natural law, you should be guilted or shamed about contributing to the deteriorating condition of human freedom. Because anybody who's not doing the great work of teaching morality and natural law to the human race is not involved on this great spiritual battlefield doing the one great work of ending human slavery.